Well, welcome everybody to my new project. On my last video, I said I was going to do a basket case next, and here it is.
Oh, good Lord!
As you can see, it's a Crosley. This was made in 1934, and the model is a 179. Let's get a wide shot of this. You can see it's a tombstone radio. Measures about 13 inches wide, a little over 16 high, and the depth is about 8 inches. Now I got this on eBay, and I did order a Crosley, but they sent me the wrong one.
Oh man.
And it was completely destroyed in the box that it came in, but I found out this model 179 is a lot rarer than the one I wanted. So I told them I wanted to keep it. Now right now the speaker is just sitting in there. So let me take that out.
Hello, pretty.
Ain't that pretty? How you like that grill cloth? Look at that. The grill's still attached to it. Weird. Speaker's got some holes in it, but...
Holes?
Not too bad, I guess. It could be a lot worse.
The Emperor does not share your optimistic appraisal of the situation.
This is the cardboard backing that was on the speaker.
You wouldn't mind if I borrowed a little of your Scotch tape, would you?
And in this envelope are pieces of the grill.
Well, don't just stand there. Go get some glue.
So I thought I'd save those. Maybe we can save this here.
Oh, brother.
In fact, here's a piece of it. So, I got a lot of work ahead of me, but I'm going to take you all along for the ride.
I don't want to go.
Let's just turn this around and see what it looks like. It's got 7 tubes in it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And look at this. This is an old globe tube.
It's very sexy.
Type 280. This is an 80 tube in a globe package here. These are some of the most beautiful tubes in the world.
You're beautiful.
I love these.
What do you say? Will you marry me?
Here's the power cord. Don't look too safe, huh?
Beautiful.
This other wire is the antenna. Let's just turn the tuner and see what happens. And it does move.
There it is. I can see it.
You can see 2 capacitor cans in there. There's a transformer. Hopefully that's good. If it's not, we'll be dead in the water. There's a little plate on the back of the chassis. It's giving us the voltage. 100 to 125. Model 179. Looks like that's is that 60 watts? And 60 cycles. The Crosley Radio Corporation, Cincinnati, Ohio. There you can see clearly where the plate goes.
Yes, I see.
There's the antenna connector, and there's a ground on it. It's screwed in there. Let's remove the screws and pull the chassis out. It's got one missing screw here. Well, that's a long screw. Okay, let's pull it out of there. Man, am I dumb. I always forget to take the knobs off. I get too excited.
Come on, concentrate. Here we go. Concentrate.
Okay, now let's take it out. Got my wires all tangled up. Come on, Buzz. Hopefully a mouse won't come out of there. Should I peek under there first? Anybody see any mice? Holy mackerel. This is all part of the grill here. Look at all that. Guess I'll save those pieces. Let's get this out of the way. Is this broken or is it supposed to be like that? I guess that's the way it is. No dial string on this. Old 64 Goat would love this. Looks like it does have a shortwave band from 1.7 to 5.0. Okay, here's my favorite part of exploring these old radios. Taking a peek at the bottom to see how much work has been done on it. A 1, a 2, a 3. Hey! They cheated. They put a plate there. That's kind of unusual. How does that come off? Is that a screw that holds it in there? It's one of those square... It's got a square head on it.
What a bonehead.
You always think I'm a square.
Okay, let's see if that comes off. Well, look at that. That's some weird, strange crap. It looks like the electrolytic was changed. But these look original. This one could be original too. Look at that. Let's get a shot of that. It says Henry L. Crowley and Company Incorporated, West Orange, New Jersey.
New Jersey?
Is that one of those capacitors in a box?
I think it's very becoming.
Let me pull it out of there and see if we can read this writing up here.
What the fuck is that?
Crowlite, 7-second electron condenser. Permanent, low leakage, long life. Well, that's one for the books, huh? Never ever seen anything like that.
That's so weird, though. Isn't that weird?
Think that was factory or somebody had that?
Whoa.
There's no value on that. Let's worry about that later. That's the band selector. Take a look at this. Looks like that's the on-off switch. The thing is like a square shaped volume switch. Up here is the that could be the tone, or it could be the volume, and the on-off switch could be an on-off switch and tone. I don't have a schematic on this yet.
Get one.
Well, I found a schematic on this, and I found out the tubes here, all except the rectifier, uses 2.5 volts.
Oh my holy God.
So this transformer better be good, because if it's not, those things are hard to get. And if they're available, they're very expensive. So the first thing I'm going to do is check the rectifier socket.
Oh, you nasty man.
Now we want to check the fat pins first. That's the 5 volt winding. So we should get a low reading here. See what we get. 0.3 ohms. So I'm saying that's probably good. We'll check the high voltage windings with these skinny pins here. Now these should be like 300-400, maybe more ohms. 628 ohms. Now that's good news. So maybe this baby's good here. Now we want to check the 2.5 volt windings on the rest of the tubes, and we can check the fat pins again, which is the heater pins. Low reading, please. Looks like that's good. Yay! Baby, I hope you're good when I power you up.
You shut up.
Let's check the speaker. Well, there's the speaker made by Magnavox in Fort Wayne, Indiana. And we can see here the ohms on the field coil says it's 1300 ohms. Let's just hope that it's good. So let's check it. We'll also check the output transformer on it. So I can see the field coils here. So we need to measure these two wires. Now we're looking for 1300. Let's see what we get. Come on, baby. 1236.
That's pretty good.
Looks like we got a good field coil, folks. Yay! Now the output transformer is right here. And I just need to change this, put it in the middle portion. Now, I don't know how much this is going to be, so we'll just measure it. Probably not as much as 1300, but something lower. 439.5 ohms. So we got a good output transformer. How about that?
Good.
Let's take a look under the chassis and see what we have to do to put some power to this. Now I found out that this is an electrolytic, and it's taken the place of one of the 3 section capacitor in here. So that's replacing one of those. This is the second electrolytic. This is the third, and this is the fourth. So this takes 4 electrolytics. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to tack in 4 new ones, because we don't want to risk powering this up with these old electrolytics, because they could short out and mess up our transformer. We don't want that. So let me do that. I also noted that the capacitor here, this is a 2-section, and it's got a broken wire up here. So I'm going to have to replace at least that portion of the capacitor from here, and it goes over here. So I think that's either an 003 or 001, something like that. Also found a loose wire here. I think it just goes down here. We're going to reattach that. Now, this has got all these coils here. There's 7 of these cans here. And who knows if those are good. But I'm not going to worry about that right now. We're just going to tack in the capacitors and power it up. See what happens. Sounds like a plan, huh? Let's blow this sucker up. Maybe we'll see some smoke. Could be. Don't go away. Okay, it's time to apply power to this radio.
Yeah!
I've got 4 electrolytics hooked up. Now there was a paper cap in there. It was a dual 0.03 by 0.001 that was in there that had a broken wire on it. So I replaced that with these 2 caps here. All the other paper caps are in there original, as is everything else in there. Now we're going to power this up without the rectifier tube.
You pussy.
I'm taking no chances on this. I don't want to blow up that transformer. I got it set up here so if it starts to smoke, we can see where it's coming from. I got this meter hooked up to the high voltage. It'll be measuring the AC, and this one's measuring the AC for the filaments, 2.5 volts.
I'm so excited.
Okay, the radio's on.
Fire it up, Dad!
Variac is hot. The box is hot. Oh baby, I'm nervous on this one. Okay, let's do it. We'll go up to 30 volts. Wow, we see the high voltage jumped up to almost 300 here. This one's probably going to be high. It could be as high as 600 volts or more. We want this to be 2.5 volts. So everything looks okay there. Let's go up a little bit more. Maybe the 40 volts. Seems okay. Let's go up to 60. So far everything's looking normal. I don't see anything out of the ordinary. We should not get much draw on here since the rectifier is not plugged in. Let's go to 80 volts. That's getting up there, almost 600. We've drawn a little bit of current there, not much. $90 volts. Don't see no smoke. Let's go all the way up to about 115. Holy mackerel. 800 volts on the high voltage. It's drawing about 1/4 of an amp. There's our 2.5 volts. Amazing. I didn't think this was going to work. Let's put this gorgeous rectifier tube in the radio.
Thank you, honey.
And we'll give it the juice. Okay, this meter is now hooked up to the B plus coming off this capacitor. This one's still hooked up to the 2.5 volts. We'll just leave it there. So let's bring that down, turn it on so it's hot. Okay, this is really serious now. This is where the shit hits the fan, as they say. So I've got butterflies in my stomach here. Just turned it up a little bit. We don't want that to spike. If it does, power's going off. Hey look, picking up some B plus here. Yes! I have no idea how much that's supposed to be. There's 40 volts. Let's go to 50 volts. Our filament voltage is now up to 1 volt. So we got a lot to go till we get 2.5 volts there. Got about 80 volts, B+. Let's go to 60. The current's looking pretty good. Although when those tubes start to conduct, it should come up. $70 volts. I think this is the volume switch, and it's really tight. So I don't even know if that's any good. $80 volts. We're right out half an amp. Hey. Hear that? Now this is supposed to be the tone and the on-off switch. Okay, things start to happen when you get to 90 volts. So let's bump it up to 90. Look, it's kind of wiggling now. I've got the antenna hooked up to it. I don't know if I'm on the right band. This is the tuner here. Not getting squat here. It's 100 volts. Oh, we're not getting anything. Let's go up to, it's 110 right there.
Richard, give it up!
Doesn't seem to be working. Guess we can't have everything, huh? It's a possibility we got some bad coils here. Since there's 7 of them. But the odds are pretty slim that all of them would be working. Well, she's not gonna work. You know, I don't know if all the tubes are good. I don't have a tube tester that tests these old tubes. The only thing I can do is just check the filament on them. Maybe I'll do that next. I'll play around with it and see what happens. Well, it's about 4 hours later, and I've been playing around here, and I really didn't film anything. Here's what I found here. I found a bad tube. This is a 58 tube, one of 3. But that didn't fix it.
Son of a bitch!
So I decided to get out my signal tracer here. Now I'm suspecting I might have a bad output transformer, but I don't know. I can get that noise. I don't know if you can hear it, but I can get a little static when I turn this tone switch here. But let's just turn this on. And also there's a possibility that the volume control is bad. I'm telling you, this is really stiff here.
Oh!
This is the signal tracer noise. It's really noisy. Let me hook up the ground on it. I should be able to pick something up if the radio is working. So let's
Get the COVID booster.
Oh.
This hour. Joe Biden's plan to cancel up to 20.
Looks like the volume control works.
Million Americans remains on hold.
But it's very stiff here.
The hearing on that is coming up a couple of days on a Thursday. I told you before that if you made the decision to go to college, good for you. If you got to choose your major, what you wanted to value in it, good for you. But you made that decision.
Oh, we're making progress here. I got the schematic here. I'm going to check the plate of the 56 tube. It comes down here, goes across a cap, goes up here and feeds the 2A5, which is the output tube. Here's the plate of the 56 tube.
The Bureau of Alcohol, Tobacco, and Firearms.
Oh, that's loud.
Were out last week that said that even though Minnesota, as an example, has legalized marijuana.
So that should go across the 03. This is the 03 and this is the 001. The 03 should be connected up to the plate here. What's going on here?
You can join to it. Called.
I'm confused here. I think these are not wired right here. So this 03 cap has got one leg going to the ground, where in reality it should be going up to the plate with hooked up to this one.
Oh, brother.
Because then that will go down into pin 4 here of the output tube. Since it's going to ground, the output tube's not getting any signal. No wonder it wouldn't work.
You stupid bonehead.
Man, I'm screwing up here. I'm turning into Joe Biden.
Come on, man.
The other day I stumbled, just like he did.
Come on, man.
Let me unsolder that. Okay, on the 03 cap, I just got the leg lifted from that ground, so I'm going to put that onto the plate pin. Look at that. That's coming out of the speaker because I've got the signal tracer off. Oh, Buzz.
You and I have my usual confession debate that if I haven't, I went to college for about a year and a half, about 1 million years ago. But what he did do was with bases loaded in... handle your claims, use factory parts, manufacturer specs, freelance.
This baby's working!
Yes, it is.
I'm John J. Wiley, retired police sergeant. People who never sat in a college classroom and use them to pay off the foolish loans of people. I'm in the streets of the Job Creators Network.
Picks up quite a few stations. Well, you saw it. A little screw up like that cost me like 4 hours. Let me set this up to play some music, and I'll be back to close out the video. Well, that concludes today's episode. At first glance of this radio, I didn't think there was a chance in hell that it would work. With all those coils and old paper caps, had it not been for old Buzz snatching defeat from the jaws of victory, this radio would have worked at first power-up. So now that the radio works, it's on to the hideous broken cabinet. Can I fix the cabinet without screwing up? Well, we'll find out. Until then, this is old Buzz signing off. Good night, everybody. Stay tuned for Buzz Cinema with your host, Dickel F. Lockett, coming up next. Hello, folks. Welcome to another edition of Buzz Cinema. I am your host, Dickel F. Lockett. Tonight's film is titled High Noon, and this is Buzz's version of the 1952 film starring Gary Cooper. This film stars Buzz's brother Bizz, and it's the story of a small-town sheriff who finds out a killer he arrested and sent to prison many years ago has been pardoned. This killer has vowed to kill him if he ever got out of prison. Bizz and Buzz play multiple roles in this 1968 film, and it was originally a silent film, but has been updated with sound many times over the years. So sit back, relax, and enjoy this 11-minute film. Let's roll the film!
Frank Miller was pardoned. He'll be here on the noon train.
Count me out. Miller wants you, not me.
I don't know.
I quit. Bye. Tell him I'm not here.
I need deputies. Let me talk to Dan.
He's not here. He's in Europe.
Huh? I don't know.
What are you looking at? I don't want to die. You coward.
Damn good whiskey. Nice shooting iron, Bob.
Thank you.
Hey, Red, another brew, please.
What do you have, Sheriff? I need all the deputies I can get.
We are all friends of Miller.
Hey, boy, what do you have?
I go, boy.
Come here, Bob.
Damn it!
Don't go, Bob.
Deals the card.
Won't you help me?
No.
Get out! Get out!
What would you like?
Give me a whiskey.
Get out of here!
Which room the hell?
Well, come on in. Here, have some coffee. I still make the best in town.
Thank you. Miller is coming to kill me.
Get out of town.
I can't. It's not right. You know that.
I'm so sorry. Goodbye. I'm too old, Will. I couldn't help you.
Last will and testament.
forsake me, oh my darling. We made that promise when we wed. Do not forsake me, oh my darling. Although you're grieving, I can't be leaving until I shoot Frank Miller dead. Wait long, wait long, wait long, wait long.
Here I come.
Hey, sweetness.
Let's get the hell out of here.